fanatics. I hope you're doing well today. I myself am a little tired out, but doing some yard work and such, and I figured, well, the batteries are charging and such. I'd stop in and say hey and make sure that you guys remember who I am. I don't get to do as many videos as I'd like. Sometimes just because the weather and such is not great. Other times it's just because, well, I just don't have the energy. These videos do take energy, if you believe that or not. With being outside, you're going to hear nature sounds, of course, as well as it's a nice day out. So people are going to be out doing yard work and doing all that. I can't help it, and I don't want to. They have every right to take care of their property and such. So we'll just deal with it as it comes along. So if it gets too much going on, sorry, I got distracted. There's a chipmunk on my back porch. But if it gets too noisy and you guys cannot hear me, then we'll just call it good enough and not worry about it, right? Because life's too short to worry about things like that. I don't have no major plans for this video. I will mention a few times, though, that this is the first ever live video on a new platform. Well, semi-new. We've been on it for probably 3 or 4 years now. We just haven't done much with it. You guys might get attacked by a sweat bee here in a minute. I haven't seen no notifications yet on this video going out on the social platforms, so we might not ever see anybody here. But right now we're on Facebook, which we've done plenty of times, more than I realized probably. YouTube, we've been part of the YouTube platform for probably close to 12 years. Well, yeah, probably around 12 years. And Facebook we've been on for about 13 years. This other platform that we're streaming for the first time live, we've been part of for about 3 years now, give or take a few months or so. We jumped on this platform, and platform is called Rumble. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Rumble or not, but it's a platform that we've been on. We've put some content on, pretty much stuff we put on here. And when YouTube was getting a little wonky and kind of really censoring stuff and such, we thought we would check Rumble out and see what's new, if it's something that could help us grow, something that wouldn't help us grow. And so we jumped on it. So today marks the new day of a new platform that we're streaming on. If you guys could hear me, please say something in the comments or click like or something, so I know that you could hear me and see me all right. But so yeah, I don't know if that platform will help us grow. Pretty good chance that what you guys see here, you also see there. Awesome, Larry. I appreciate that. Hopefully, like I said before people started coming in, I am outside, and so you're going to hear nature sounds. It's a beautiful day where I'm at, so people are going to be doing yard work and such. So if it gets to be too noisy, we'll just call it good and enjoy the rest of the day. Right now, my laptop's plugged in and such, so you should be able to stream as long as we'd like. But yeah, I'd like to, hopefully the internet keeps up. Hey, Paul. I hope you're doing well. Always loving checking out your stuff. If you guys haven't subscribed to him yet, go check out Mystic Paranormal. They're always on, always doing stuff. Hello, Jeremy. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so if you guys haven't had Rumble, check it out. Now, the nice thing about that platform, as far as the content creator goes, is we are able to be monetized right away, right from the gate. You have that ability. You got to be careful with some of the licensing agreements on it, that you're not breaking your own licensing issues, but that's just stuff that you can work out. But Rumble, if you are not earning no money on any other platform, they're they're right from the get go. If you're able to pull people in, you can start earning money. So uh, I'm not gonna keep going on about that platform. Other than if you guys are on that, please find us and like some of our stuff so that way we could grow there as well. Now on to another thing that's new and personal to me. I wasn't sure if I was going to announce it or just let it grow and just kind of do my own thing. I started, but I decided I'm going to say something here. Um, I started a new thing for my own personal brand. Um, I'll have to get you the name of the channel. Uh, I'm started off a Mr. Fedora YouTube page. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to detail right now. I think it's going to be leaning more towards when I don't have, like doing little things in cemeteries when it's just me or me and Steph or whatever. It'll be more towards that channel and probably like the Facebook page for WASP because I don't want to see the hard work that was put into this stuff to die away either. So, because WASP is not going anywhere, we're still a team, we'll still do stuff. I just feel that my own personal brand is kind of dominating the channel, and that's not what we're about. We've always tried to design this team to be a team as opposed to an individual. So when one individual has to leave for whatever particular reason that may be, the team doesn't fold. And that's happened before where even I myself had stepped away for a couple months and WASP kept going and kept going strong, and that's the way it should have been and should be. Because when we started this group, we decided that when we step away from it, we being a member, be it me, Lee, Angel, or whoever, that would just not fold, that it would be a continuing legacy. So that was something that we work hard to keep going. So with that being said, if you see a Mr. Fedora YouTube page, odds are that's probably me. Well, I don't know. Believe it or not, I found out there's a lot of us out there. Most of the channels are not active, which hopefully that's not a sign of what's to come of my channel. But don't worry, friends. We will be going. We will be doing stuff here as well. I'm hoping to have more team related things on here as opposed to more Mr. Fedora related stuff. I do think that will help us grow, help the team grow, help the social media grow more than the team. The team is just fine. Every team could use a little growth, though, right? It doesn't need to be stagnant. And when things get stagnant, then things start to fall apart. And so we're trying our best not to let that happen as well. So I'm not sure what more we could bring up, but yeah. So let's see here. So yeah, I hope that everybody's having a great weekend. I might grab the spirit box tomorrow and depending on the weather and do some shows. Oh, another platform that I'm on. I think I made it the group name as well, just so other people cannot grab the group name, is Clapper. Angel turned me onto that platform. That's more of me just kind of generally chatting, maybe some little random videos, but nothing too major on there. That's more of a personal account. Now, we went crazy. When I say we, when it comes to social media, it's 90% me. I learned a long time ago from like Pepsi, Coca-Cola and all that the uh, back when the social media just started turning out. Hey Denny, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful day in our neighborhood. I know you're not too far from me, about 20 miles down the road, if that. Um, yeah, I was doing yard work and my batteries died on my equipment, so I said, why not come out and do a video real quick while things are charging. But so as I was saying though, is Pepsi and all them back in, like, I don't know, when the whole .com boom was starting to be top notch, they didn't go out of their way and make sure that their websites were secure. So people got smart and registered domain names under Pepsi and the big companies like that. And then when they went to find and register their .com names, they were taken. So they ended up spending millions of dollars to get these names back. And bravo to the people who had the foresight to do that. That's crazy that they thought about that. But they got a pay date. They got a payday, that's for sure. And not that I think we'll get to be as big as Pepsi or anything like that, but I I figured when we started to do the social media stuff that we needed to jump in any platform that we knew about, jump on and put our group name on it, so that way other people can't come along later and take it from us and or go out and cause trouble under our name. uh, Luckily, we've been blessed so far where we haven't had a lot of controversy. I don't know why, knock on wood, but we've been. Sorry, guys. There's two chipmunks chasing each other through my yard. Fat little things. They've been eating healthy, probably out of my garden. Um, so they yeah. So sorry, I was distracted. We got to where we were able to, I won't say avoid controversy, but we've been blessed that we haven't had a lot of issues. We had a few things come up. Um, One comes to mind that really threw us for a loop, but other than a day or so of being really emotional, real gun ho about it, we were able to step away and kind of give that live and let live attitude that we try to have. And generally, if you had that attitude, the odds are things will work out and things are not as bad as they generally seem to be when they first happen. So, a little on ask for advice. If you have time to breathe before you react, take the time to do that. But so I was curious, have you guys ever been on Rumble or anything like that? Have you seen us on other platforms? Like I know some of you are watching on Facebook, some of you guys are watching on YouTube. Have you seen us on the other platforms, or is this like just a one off deal where you only see us on one social media? If you, like I said earlier, if you have Rumble, then do us a favor and check us out on there and help us grow a little bit on there. That would be awesome. But we do have a few things. I see I'm starting to glitch out a little bit. We do have some. Hey, Glenn, doing good. I mean, how can we be bad on a day like this? You know, weather is great. I could have done this video inside, but it was like, no, by no means. It's an outside kind of day. It's too stuffy to be inside. I'm thinking about firing up the grill later and having some food outside. But there's all kinds of rib fest going on out there in our area. Are you guys gonna go out and get some rib fest going on, eating some of those ribs out there? I know it's beautiful. A little cloudy out here, but not too bad at all. I see the jets are in the sky. Anyways, that's a whole new thing. I'm not getting into the whole jet kind of situation. Um, let's see here. I am, yeah. So there were some things in the work for the middle of this month. This month being June. Um, I don't think it's going to pan through. Uh, Basically, because we ran a little short on funds, and I don't think by the time we had the money to do it, that did I go that I seen a black screen there. Um, so hopefully, I see we'll have the money to do it, but that breeze feels nice. But the problem is I don't want to schedule it for July. There's so much that goes on in July that I don't want to be in the middle of that. You know what I mean? So if we can't get it scheduled for sometime this month, we'll do it in August, and that will be probably a whole Friday Saturday night setup in two different places. Um, so that's plans. And in the meantime, we'll still do those spirit box sessions and such in cemeteries. Um, I know I have a bunch of equipment that I need to get charged up. Now that I'm thinking about my lawn equipment needing charged, um, but I, I'm you might see me thinking I'm trying to remember. We've gotten equipment bags and such from Timu, which has made a big difference on being able to just grab stuff and go. So if you guys are on Timu, then I guess find some stuff on their Fedora feed. How you doing, Jay? Wow, I hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, I was saying earlier, Jay, you might have missed it, and I'm starting up a second channel that's Mr. Fedora's channel. So that way, our group page does not get so much of me as opposed to the group. And for those that don't know, shame on you. No, just kidding. This is Jay Wow. He is a member of Warren Area Society Paranormal. Um, he's been there pretty much since, yeah, not pretty much, has been there since day one. It was me, Lee Foot, have known each other for a lot of years, and I had reached out to Angel, Jason's wife. We don't have a nickname for her. Jay Wow, what's the nickname for your wife? Be kind. um, and so I talked to Angel for a little bit, and Facebook, believe it or not, back and forth on Facebook, and realized that we lived close to each other, and so we set up a meeting at our local Burger King in Warren. And so me and Lee and Angel and JWoww met at this Burger King, and we decided at that point that we wanted to give WASP a try. At the time, we weren't called WASP or Warren Area Society of Paranormal. We were just kind of, we didn't really have quite a name at that point. Just knew we wanted to do stuff. We gave it a 3-month trial to see to give a chance. That way, it gave us after a few months, if we didn't vibe with each other and we weren't good with each other, that we would go ahead with no hard feelings and end the group. And yeah, I was getting there, JWoww. The first name that we had talked about and considered was Waha. Uh, and Waha, to me, was a catchy name. Waha stood for Warren Area Historical Association. It's been a long time since I thought about what that stood for. Warren Area Haunting Association. I think that's what it actually stood for. And and but we went for a more professional sounding name. Fedora feed. Do not feed the Fedora. But so we were gonna go with Warren Area Paranormal Society, but we decided that we didn't want to offend the we didn't want to offend anybody. Let's just put it that way. So we ended up with WASP. We were gonna be called Morton and Friends Mr. Inc., but Hannah yeah, I don't know. Hannah Barbara was gonna sue us. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I give off the Fred vibe. I think I could have pulled off the Fred vibe. Lee would be Scooby, right? That would make you Shaggy there, JWoww. I suppose if anybody in the group would give off the Fred vibe, that would be Dale. He's more of a straight cut lace kind of guy. Dale. But I keep checking, see if anybody's found us on Rumble yet, and no, nobody's found us on Rumble yet. I wonder, and this is my first time broadcasting live on there, but I wonder if they're like Facebook and YouTube, where it'll save our video, or if it just boots it. Because like on Clapper, you go live on Clapper, once you're done, that video is gone. So that leads me to believe that they don't have the storage space to keep anything. Now I know when we broadcast live directly to YouTube, we try to use the vertical format because that shows us on the shelves, the short shelves, and our views just go rocketing. I almost said I'm drinking Gatorade, but I would have been wrong. It's Powerade. So, yeah, I've been more conscious about my health lately. I want to be around longer for you guys. Lost weight. My blood sugars are at a lot better level, cholesterol and all that. So you guys are going to have to deal with me a little bit longer. That's a Bob Ross scene behind me. I don't know, maybe. Let me get out of the way. What do you guys think? I think you guys can see the table and chairs down there. Maybe. That's where we had the projector set up to watch a movie. And we were able to watch a movie down there and enjoy the night. Unfortunately, I was scrolling through YouTube because I had my Xbox hooked up to the projector, and on the one grandkid seen Bluey and went crazy because they wanted to watch Bluey on the big screen. So I had to watch a 12-foot tall Bluey. That was entertaining. Though I will say afterwards, I put on a little bit of a Kiss concert and was enjoying that. That was fun. It was worth the wait. Once again, another product from Temu that I got, which was not bad priced. But so yeah, I was in the middle of thinking of something. It's hard when your thoughts get in the way. Words are hard. So, what would you guys like to see more of us do? Like, well-known locations? Do you want us to try to find more unknown locations or semi-known? Or, I mean, Scott wants to do a sequel to his feature short film. Anyone interested? Most of these guys probably have no idea what you're talking about. It looks like most of you guys are watching me on YouTube. So if you're not sure, I just shared the short film recently on the Facebook page, reshared it. It's getting old now. It's crazy. It's probably close to 10 years old now. Yeah, we did a little, like, wasn't quite a slasher film because nobody died in it that we could see. It did cause quite a stir in our little area, though, because, so, okay, 9 and change, yeah, no doubt, it's been a while. So, maybe I'll share it later. So, basically, what it was like a shout out to an 80s horror slasher type film. JWoww, feel free to add a little bit more to it, so, because I'm bumbling here. It was shot in our local mall that's not there anymore with Joel Weil and such, and it was a short scene. We were planning on doing a couple different ways with it, but basically it showed like an urban legend type deal. Ended up with a mass killer called the Creeper. It was wonderful acting by me and by the whole cast of people out there, and maybe I'll reshare it if I find it again on the Facebook page, Warren Area Society of Paranormal Facebook page. And so during that whole thing, it never was concluded. And me and JWoww has talked about at least filming the conclusion of it, if not multiple spin-offs from it. But it caused a controversy. It caused a controversy in Warren, Pennsylvania, because to promote the video a little bit, the Creeper character was had a few pictures taken with our cell phones and distributed it among some people we know, my kids, and the thought behind that process was to share out these pictures of some strange person appearing randomly in these photos with the mask and the trench coat and such, and so we shared them out the first batch, and man, oh man, did Warren go in an uproar of things that were just downright lies. I mean, I hate to call anybody a straight out liar, but they were saying that this person who I know personally, me and JWoww know personally, we know about her. They were saying that he was like following people around, young mothers pushing babies and such, and off of like 2 or 3 pictures, they were coming up with stuff. Another person said that they were creeping in their windows, and just like it went ballistic. It was to the point where I went to the local grocery store called Tops, buying some soda or something. In the checkout line, the girl was talking to the other younger girl that was cashing out, that was bagging my stuff, a couple 2-liters, and she said, "Hey, when you leave here today, you gotta be really careful because there's that guy creeping around, and it was not too far from here." I just looked at him. I was like, "That never happened." She's like, "What?" I was like, "That did not happen. Trust me. I know the people that did it, and it nothing like what it is." And they just kind of looked at me like I was the biggest weirdo in the world, which I am. But biggest mystery: what happened to Joel? Why did Scott leave? Scott, Mr. Fedora, took the heck out. I seen him on the ground, and the last words were, "That's why you don't investigate alone," I believe is what he said. And I took off. I was like, I seen the creeper behind him walking up behind him, and I was gone. Nope, see ya. So hopefully they found out what happened to him. Yeah, you guys want me, right? Spoiler alert. um, yeah, it was. I had fun doing it though. It was it was fun. It was horrible, but it was fun. Um, this day is getting away from me. But so yeah, you never know. Maybe you'll see a revision, a conclusion to that film. It's it's a crossover paranormal society. Jonathan, hey Jonathan, this guy here, he is top notch. He I met him when we went down to do the USS North Carolina. Um, Jonathan and his dad, um, wonderful people. I don't know how to link. Um, I don't know how to link channels to the chat, but if you want somebody that's honest and genuine and really cares for the paranormal field, go check him out. He's top notch. Um, I really enjoy every time I tune into his videos and such. I've never heard him say a bad word about anybody that I could remember. So if you can, check him out, subscribe, all that good stuff. But maybe we should have Jonathan come up and do some filming with us. He'd maybe he's the local sheriff. he, Jonathan Cross Cops. I think he'd be a good sheriff for this area. and I say that with a laugh, but that's only because the video itself is pretty good. So I'm not quite sure what more to say. I'll give it a minute or so. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer the best I can. Hopefully I can start getting more interviews going on this channel. I think you guys really seem to enjoy them when I was doing them. Never know who will be my first guest back. I really wasn't sure what to do with this whole Rumble account. We'll see how this works out. Maybe it's something that we'll keep doing and streaming to, or maybe it'll just be one of those platforms that we have our name on so nobody else could take our channel and do crazy stuff with it. Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts of the day. I hope that you guys have everything that you need for the weekend. Hey Jonathan, you doing any investigating this weekend? I appreciate it, brother. You'll get up here. I have no doubt about that. With a little bit of planning, we'll figure out something to do so we can investigate each other. It's hard for me to stay focused because I got two chipmen around out here, and they're cute little buggers. If I was filming this with my phone, I would show you guys, but they're just, maybe I should call them Chip and Dale because they've been playing with each other for the last 20 minutes or so. At least where I could see them. So that's their new nicknames, is Chip and Dale. And no, I don't mean those dancers either. You women. So if you get a chance, you know where to watch tonight. Subscribe and you'll see, you'll get a heads up on when it'll be there. But yeah, I can see us doing some investigating together again. Uh, Unfortunately, you were so busy that night that we only had a small chance to hang out with each other. But that was pretty awesome. You guys are great people to be hanging out with that night. I just if and when we go back down there, it will definitely be playing different on our side. I was crazy enough to think that I could work till 10 o'clock that morning or something, and take right off and start heading down to North Carolina. Um, Maybe back when I was 20, I could do that, but I don't think I could do that now. And then we got done investigating. We hopped in our vehicles and took right off to head back up to PA here. Um, we were not aware of the breakfast and things like that were going on afterwards, or else we would have hung out. That was our fault for not getting all the details. It would have been great to hang out with the other teams that was there as well, but we we were we were slacking on getting all the details for us to figure out. So we missed out on a lot of fun. But it's getting late, going on 4 o'clock. I've been streaming for almost 40 minutes, so I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Take a chance to look up Crossover Paranormal Society, Cops, and check out Jonathan tonight. He's always got great shows and investigations going on. If you made it this far, like these videos, and that'll help us grow. And as always, friends and family. See, it's been so long, I don't even remember what to say anymore. uh, as always, friends and family, stay spooky. I'll see you next time.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping down and appreciate the visit. Now get the hell off of my porch. We'll see you the next time. Come on back.